If you bite in these hot honey wings and find out they mushrooms, you swinging on all. Yep, this chicken is mushrooms. King oyster mushrooms to be exact. Or you could call them trumpet mushrooms. Well, I'm taking the trumpet part off, and I'm going to get a fork and shred the outside up to give it the texture of chicken. Make sure to go deep, but not too deep. But then we're also going to cut this in half. You can cut them in half, or you can leave them whole. But I wanted to give mine a chicken tender feel, but it turned out to be more of a wing look or wing feel to it. After I cut it in half, I make sure to shred that part as well. Now it's time to get our flour and season that thing up. I used 3 cups of flour because, well, I had a lot of mushrooms, but also I need to take a little bit of this flour and make a wet batter with it. So the first seasoning that I used was some Cajun seasoning. Yes, that much seasoning. Then I added in some salt-free sazon. I need every drop of that. And some salt-free savory spice mix. All these seasonings was vegan friendly. Then I gotta add a little bit of the sea salt, or you can use kosher salt, whatever you want to. And for this part, don't be scared. Add some more. Now we're going to mix that seasoning up real good. We don't want no clumps of seasoning in one part because if you dip it in, it's going to be over seasoned for that one piece. Now take about a cup to a cup and a half of seasoning out of there. Then we're going to make a wet batter with this so we can fry it nice and crispy. Now since we're doing a vegan meal, I got some silk almond milk. Even though almonds ain't got no, well, you know what I mean. And to give it that buttermilk texture, go ahead and add a little bit of lemon juice to it. Now mix that well, and there should be no lumps, no clumps. And if the seasoning don't show in your batter, it ain't seasoned enough. Now that that's prepped, it's time to prep these mushrooms. The binder for these mushrooms will be mustard. I use this young because I'm bougie, but you could use regular yellow mustard if you want to. And no, you will not taste it. It's okay. Get that mustard rubbed into every piece of these mushrooms. Then dip it in the flour first to kind of get that dryness on there. Then after we get it in the flour, we're going to put it into the wet batter. Make sure it is no excess flour on there. Flip it and dip it around a little bit. Then put it right back into the dry batter and pack that flour on there and in there. And now my favorite part. We're going to fry these things at 365 degrees in vegetable oil. And be sure not to overcrowd your pan. You want them to all fry evenly and look beautifully brown and crispy like this and like me. Now the sauce for these wings was real easy. Hot sauce. Yes, that much hot sauce. And have you ever heard of vegan honey? It's a thing, it exists, and I bought some. And when it comes to hot honey sauce, whether it's vegan or any other kind, make sure there's as much honey as it is hot sauce. Then add a little bit of brown sugar in and mix it up really well. Once it gets thick like me, it's ready to go. Now it's time to sauce up them wings. But first, look how crispy and beautiful this wing looks. Yes, it's a mushroom, but I'm still calling it a wing because I can and because I'm grown. Always do a taste test to make sure everything tastes kosher. And I was low-key surprised. It tastes really good. Drop the rest of them wings in and then go ahead and sauce them things all the way up. I got it in my big flippity-floppy bowl, and I'm a flippity-floppy till every wing is coated in that hot honey sauce. And just like that, you got boom. Hot honey wing.